Today, I designed a LEGO Ninjago set which may just become an official LEGO set one day. LEGO Ideas is a platform where people can upload their own sets, and if they get enough votes, it'll be made into a real set. So I created an account, added an enthusiastic picture of myself, and got to work. So please do consider subscribing. First of all, I need a set idea. I began with studying the rules for the sets that are uploaded. No drugs, killing, politics, or death. Damn it! And sent a few messages to people who had been successful to ask for their advice. And while I wait for the responses, let's get some ideas. The blacksmith shop, preeminent, and your mum. Well, the piece count is capped at 3,000 pieces, so I decided to go for something smaller. I think I want to try and see how something like Ed and Edna's Junkyard would go. This is an iconic location from the show with great opportunity for minifigures and other more interesting vehicles. I'm very excited. My plan for this set was simple. I don't want to build anything too big, but also build some basic walls around what could be a ton of references. The Great Devourer, Ultrasonic Raider, or even the Vampire. But first I looked at people's advice. People keep talking about making the cover images as good as is humanly possible, as well as using a digital software to build. So I grabbed my pieces and got to work. I wanted to start with the front of the junkyard. I have no idea how to do this side, but I began to try out some different ways of building letters. So I think I've pretty much got all of the letters figured out, so what I'm going to do now is try and work on the rest of the set. I downloaded a digital Lego program, speedran learning it, and rebuilt the letters as I began to work on the walls, as well as some additional details. And I'm honestly really happy with how it's turning out so far. I think the sign looks great. It's really starting to take shape. Now it's time to add some more details. I want to start off with adding some lights, as well as possibly their caravan. I grabbed all of the source material that I could find and began constructing some additional features. We've got the caravan as well as the light post, which at the moment don't look very good, but the software gives me unlimited pieces, so that should help. And uploaded them into the digital software whilst making some slight tweaks from this terror, because if I wanted people to vote for this set, it had to be good. I'm pretty happy. We've got some lights and that which are connected to a big old caravan where there's some more fancy lights, windows, a chair, and a PC because Ed is a hardcore gamer. But one of the things that I've not thought of yet with the minifigures. I have no idea what to do for these. I tweeted out asking people what sort of minifigures they would want to see in a set like this. The possibilities are endless. We could have Ed and Edna, some Vampire, Jay, or even a young Lord. Endless. But one of the things that I really wanted to add was this Vampire robot, which appears very briefly, but is so cool. But if I can modify this bad boy, then it shouldn't be too bad. This would mean completely rebuilding the giant stone warrior on the digital software, which I had no idea how to do and took absolutely ages. Just finished it, only took me an hour and a half to do, and it still looks terrible. And after completely remodeling it and adding some more colors and nunchucks, voila! It looks alright, could be better, but we're short for time. And now with the responses in, minifigures include Ed and Edna, Nia, Jay, the Vampire, and young Lloyd. This seemed like a reasonable amount, so I began trying to add some of these minifigures, but ran into a slight problem. Now in the digital software, absolutely none of these minifigures exist. None of the molds, the prints, nothing. I hope to God this works. I put the quality settings up to the maximum and began rendering some cover images for the set, which meant stealing, I made these, and placing them onto some of the renders of the set. And now it's time to upload them. I entered the title for this set as well as a heartfelt description about why LEGO needs to make this set. It's for the kids. Uploaded the images and... Alright, here we go. I'm gonna sell my soul to LEGO, and we're done. The set that I'd spent the last 5 days working on was now up on LEGO Ideas. It says it can take up to 7 days for the mods to approve that this set follows the rules. And with this set only containing about 20% of the maximum amount of pieces, there was still more to do. I've got the gate to the junkyard, the trailer, and even a Vampire mech, which honestly, I'm very pleased with. But there was still an endless amount of new ideas that we could add to this set. And if LEGO's gonna be judging this bad boy, I need all of the help I can get. So I've created a Google form sheet where you can give your own input to this set. Because if we're gonna build the ultimate Ninjago set and show LEGO what we truly want, we're gonna do it together. So subscribe.